So it's time to draw the last Soviet card for turn 6, and let's hope nothing bad happens to us. So yeah, last card, or no, auxiliary card. Oh, it's 40th Army again. It's their supplemental card. And okay, let's turns 9 to 10. Oh no, it's turn 6. Turn 6 onwards, however, assign 1 replacement point to army, and no, they haven't lost. Well, they have just lost 1 point, but because it goes from a 3-step unit, you can't get back a 3-step, so no. So it's going to be, next one is activate all units in army. So yeah, it's going to be the same again, isn't it? Because it was just the same as the last. But we have to do this. Maybe. Well, nothing has changed, so they will not. Okay, let's activate. Well, that's fine by me, because they're doing exactly nothing. I think I just hope that's correct. I have done this correctly. Yeah, these again activated. So it's going to be 922, because it's units with their front objective. Their arm objective was removed quite early. The front objective is removed. They have to abide by the operational limit. The Southwestern Front, not yet. They will get also turn 7 again. Okay, so movement method number 1, descending order, take VP hex. Again, no VP hex available for taking. 2, open supply line. No units can. Inverness Front is in trouble right now. All country supply. Okay. 2 Soviet, number 3, 2 Soviet VP hex. No VP hex. Soviet VP hex is threatened right now. I mean, well, is it? No. No Soviet, well, at least not a Soviet hex that would be reachable by those guys. Krasnograd is not, Valky is not threatened anyway, can't trace supply there. Again, infantry only, if unable to move to hex with only Soviet armor, no such hex exists. So, now movement method number 4, avoid surround. If nearly surrounded, no unit Warner's 40th Army is nearly surrounded. Number 5, adjacent to German VP hex. Okay. Ascending order. So yes, this unit is adjacent to Soviet VP hex, but it's not eligible actually. If already adjacent and not clearly surrounded. Okay, no, they want to move again by this one, because it's but again, it would not be if the hex not nearly surrounded. Well, but it says VP hex beyond operational limit eligible only if empty. No, it's not eligible. So no. Movement 6, move into or toward operational limit. Well, all except this one here are within operational limit, but this one isn't. However, this can't leave the town Poltava, because then German supply would be traceable to an unoccupied Soviet city hex. So yeah. The situation is, well, Soviet supply is traceable here, but well, not really. It has to pass through zone of control, but it would be unoccupied. We would make the town, the city actually, unoccupied, and this is not allowed. Okay, cause surround. We we can't cause surround of any unit. And yeah, okay, so adjacent German unit, move to an occupied hex, adjacent German unit, not adjacent, again, within operational limit, the target hex. So this unit can reach these, sorry, it's descending order. Okay, the other units, the units in towns can't leave because they would expose them to Soviet, to German supply. Okay, this unit, however, can move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, but the target hex is outside the operational limit, and this is not allowed. It can't reach here 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't reach any other 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't reach any other German unit. So yeah, that's the only one. And this one is already adjacent to German unit, so it will 925 of already not nearly surrounded, and only Soviet unit adjacent. So yes, this will 925. However, it can't 925 here or here because these hexes are outside the personal limit, so it won't 925 there. Even if it could by the method, this one would be the preferred hex because it's within operational limit. So now, relieve garrison. Again, we have found no garrison that can be relieved by a unit in the 40th Army. Movement arrows, number 10, they can't follow any movement arrows. And proximate to German VP hex, no German VP hex within the current operational limit. Well, there is Kramatorsk and Slavyansk, of course, but they're too far away, not targeted for Voronezh fronts. But okay, there's nothing within operational limit, so it's not eligible. So we have done this. Attack checks, again, it's going to be the same. This is 5. This is, again, a stack of 5, but the attack is strength of 5, so it's 1 to 1, but the attack would not be in Soviet support because the support line is way up here, just here, the support line, and the forward support marker is there, too far away from here. So this actually gets a +1, so it's 6 for the defenders, 5 for the attackers. That's less than 1 to 1, so the attack doesn't go ahead. So okay, place active reserve units on map, no such units. Remove active units to reserve box. I mean, the only unit that's adjacent to Soviet is this one, but it's not stacked with any unit. It is eligible, but it is in a non-VP hex in operational limit, and it has to be stacked with another unit or adjacent to two Soviet occupied hexes. It's not. So this can't be removed to reserves. Okay, place IP. No IP can be placed because again this one would be the only eligible one, but it has to be in Soviet support to receive an IP, and it's clearly not in support. And last, we remove dispersed markers from active units, so no dispersed markers to be to get them out. So yeah, we have checked every step, nothing has happened, but the rules, I think it's contrary to, I think enemy action or Danish was a bit different there. Not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I last played. So yeah, let's reset 40th Army, discard the card, and that was the end of the Soviet impulses for today. And now we get to play our last card, and it's the third corps. And the only question is, again, air interdiction does not, it would just remove Soviet forward support market, so it doesn't actually do anything. It's at the end of turn. Yeah, the only question is we have no reserves to deploy. So the only question is, will we activate the third corps, or will we assign 2 replacement points to third corps? I mean, we've got, the only problem is that I've got an infantry unit on map with 1 step, so let me show you. And the first replacement point, yeah, it's that unit over there, and the first replacement point would have to go to this unit. So yes, and then I would have 2, and there's another infantry unit in the eliminated units, and this would have to go to receive the second replacement point and go to the reserve units. If I could, get an armored unit, that would be better. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to instead activate all units in third corps. I'll try to make things a little bit harder for the Soviets. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm playing this for the activation, and I'm activating third corps. Yeah, they've got some units here. So yeah, okay. So they've got all these units. And no, I'm not attacking this. Because I can safely hope. Oh, shouldn't see this. Yeah, these are the main forces here, and there's just 1 unit up there. Okay, but I'll start from the movement from my unit up there. Okay. Help me a little bit here, work with me, please. Okay, again, dilemma here. I can either put it here and secure supply for this unit so it doesn't go out of supply because it's surrounded, or I can put it here, I can move it, here, and surround this unit, and this would be out of supply then. This unit wouldn't be out of supply though, it can attack these units. I don't know what will happen. Another placement would be 1, 2, 3. This also would end up with these units around, and this would be more, let's say, free to move. So maybe I will prefer this one, and this still would go out of supply. The other option is to go 1, 2, 3 here and keep this unit supplied, but this unit then would be free to move. And what bothers me is that Soviet supply may be traceable here, and they may get a garrison, and I don't want this to happen, not the garrison blocking my supply lines. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this. So I'm going 1, 2, and also control 3 here. I don't know if I could, I could move it here also, but this unit would be at supply but not surrounded, and I don't want, well, it would brace a surround of this one if it moves. But I think that's too forward. Is it blocking anything for the Soviets? No, not really. And yeah, it's giving no. I will prefer to keep it in close contact here. Have a tighter line. Yeah, so that's going to be it there. So yeah, let's see what we can do here, this area, if we can give them some problems here. And Yeah, well, it's interesting. Okay, once, well, this unit will go out of supply, won't it? Even if I move this unit, as long as my line is intact, it will go isolated. And isolated units, yeah, I can attack it then quite easily. What's the strength of this unit? It's a 3. So yes, I need to keep. However, yeah, maybe. Well, there's these units too. Could I? No, but you know what? I'm doing this 1, 2 here, 3 here. Keeping these units, keeping my line intact, keeping these units, keeping in contact with these units so I can attack it more easily. The point is, do I move this unit? There's a line here because this unit now, yeah, I'm doing this also 2 here, breaking zone of control, and 3, 4 here. And yes, this can't raise supply because it can go 1, 2, 3. 3 here, supply had no problem. And still getting this unit, the point of the movement is that I get this unit, they've got no other impulse, behind the lines, and now it will go out of supply. Because here it can't trace no supply from here, it can't trace from here, and the line is closed here, and we've got this problem here. 6th Army is a problem because they'll be in supply. So yeah, I'm also moving these units here. Oh, this is an infantry, isn't it? So yes, I'm moving these units here, and I'll try to keep contact with. So should I keep them together? Yeah, or should I get a unit here and show the demise of this unit? Okay, so let's see. It will be 1 here, and it's a 2 here, 2 here. I think I'll prefer this one. Yeah, it's in supply. It has to stop. I can't get further away. Well, I could, no, yeah, keep contact, keep right into single equal. So, and then am I doing this? I've got 2 units, so yeah, 1, I'll prefer this 1, 2 also. Yeah, I get 5 strength here, maybe we're going to need it. So this has moved, and now this one is not moving and not going anywhere, so I'm giving this unit an IP. And yes, well, does it really need it? Well, no. If you ask me, it doesn't really need it, but since we're not doing anything else with that unit, why not giving it an IP also, just in case there's some funny Soviet business. So it's nice to have an extra hit there. So that's all. That was Soviet, German impulse, the last German impulse for the turn. And yes, we have no dispersed units, thankfully. Okay, I'll have to review this, but it's the end of turn 6, and yes, we are going to continue with turn 7, so we will get to see at least some features like preparation for the weather, counters and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll try and review this video before releasing it, not guaranteeing anything, of course. And so yes, then we'll come back for the end of turn, maybe, yeah, or I'll make it just one part end of turn, and yeah, we'll have to see. Can't guarantee anything, so bye for now. So let's conclude this turn. This was turn 6, and let's conclude it with the end of turn phase. And yeah, first thing we do is we check the calendar space for victory levels, and yeah, you can see that I have to move closer. Yep, that's better. And you can see that it's turn 6. So if it's less than 17 points and Germans hold Kharkov, no, it's not. It's a German strategic victory. No, it's not. But if there are more than 24 victory points, it's a German strategic defeat. And we sit at 21. The Soviets got 21 points, so we have avoided strategic defeat this turn also. And so yes, well, I'm rather happy that we haven't. We were about to lose. Well, I'm quite happy we haven't lost, and I don't think I'm going to get a win, but maybe a draw. Maybe a draw, that would be the best I could expect for. But in any case, I'm glad because we're going to proceed to turn 7, see some more stuff, especially the ground conditions procedure. Because Grant has won his game at the end of turn 6. He got the Soviets in the less than 17 points, so he won the game. So there was no turn 7, and we didn't get to see the procedure. So hopefully I'm going to do it correctly. So yeah, let's follow the procedure and turn. And since we are going to continue, first step is return all combat cheats to mag. Okay, so just the last 4 cheats, return them to mag. Then it's remove all dispersed and forward support markers from the map. I think there is only one dispersed marker. Only this unit was dispersed just previously. So yeah, but okay, I have done what I wanted to do here, so no problem with that. And we so it's forward support markers are of one here and one here. There are so many cards, getting them back into place. So yeah, and there's the event of the German event of air interdiction to remove a forward support marker for play, but they're going to get it back quite soon, so I don't know. I can't imagine. Well, maybe okay. You get an auxiliary guard. They got to spend an auxiliary card to replace it, and some attacks may not be supported. Maybe it can be critical in some situations, but you have to spend a rather good card, I'd say, for that. So no, okay, and from turn 4 onwards, of course, it's in 6. We will check the Soviet garrison markers in villages. It's clear in the rulebook it's in villages only, not VP hexes, for removal. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's go about checking garrisons for removal, and this is done according to 15.3, removal of garrisons during the end of turn phase if either German or Soviet supply cannot be traced to a garrison marker in a village hex. Remove the marker. When making this check, other garrisons not adjacent to German units possess zones of control. Garrison markers, of course, are not removed from VP hexes at this time. So, in order to keep a garrison marker in play, we have to be able to trace both Soviet and German supply there. So, yeah, okay, I'll try to be as systematic as possible there. There's no suggested way of doing this, but I think I'll do it the same way we do the placement. So, okay, let's start with this garrison here, and I think it's clear that this, of course, German supply is traceable to this garrison. It's right next to supply heads, and well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, away from. But I have managed to close my lines, so we can't trace Soviet supply here, and maybe we could through this unit, but you see there is a line here, and okay, the nearest supply head would be here, Lozovia, and we can go here. It would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe here, and then it would stop. And of course, yeah, there is also this one, but again, we have a line here. They can't pass through. So yes, this gets removed, and hopefully they are not getting it back. The same goes for this one. We can't trace German supply, of course, but we can't trace Soviet supply to this garrison. So no, this also goes away. I think the rest of them are going to remain, but okay, let's go systematically, as I've said, checking. That's one of them. Okay, how about this one? Okay, we can trace Soviet supply here, can we? Yeah, we can. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, so we can't trace Soviet supply there, but can we trace German supply, because the line here is closed? Okay, so this is a supply head, this is this is a supply head, so it's this doesn't possess right now zone of control, yeah, because yes, that's it, this doesn't possess a zone of control right now because it's adjacent to German unit, but there are 2 Soviet units here, so this is supply head, so we can go 1 and we can pass through here, and I don't think we can go, yeah, the line is closed here. This is not adjacent to German unit, so yeah, the line is closed, so we can't trace German supply there, can we? Not from here as well, yeah, this is closed, yeah, it's surrounded, actually. This is surrounded by Soviet units, so we can't trace German supply there, so this goes away as well. Okay, how about okay, this one, yeah, we can trace German supply 1, 2, 3, we can trace Soviet supply, no problem, so no, and yeah, okay, no other hexes, so let's check this garrison. Okay, this garrison can trace, yeah, Soviet supply is clearly traceable, but German supply, yeah, this, no, they've got these units, this is adjacent. How about from here? This is a supply head right now, but yeah, can trace through here. This is too far away. This unit is surrounded, so no, I don't think we can trace German supply here, so this will also go, leaving just the necessary garrisons, I think, not so yeah, another garrison this row. So moving here now, yeah, here we can trace both supplies. German supply, of course, is traceable here, and Soviet supply is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, way, or here, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, sorry, can't see that. So here both supplies are traceable. Now how about this one? We don't have anything else in that row. So how about this one? That's tricky. I mean, we can trace obviously Soviet supply, but this doesn't have. So there is a gap here, because now this garrison doesn't have a zone of control. This unit has a zone of control. These units have zone, but there is a gap right here, because zone of control here and here, but no zone of control here. So since this is a supply head, can trace supply through, or this even, so it's, yeah, both supplies can be traced here. Sorry. So yes, this remains. There is a small gap here. Yeah, that's good. That's good, because you can trace supply from here. Well, they'll garrison it, of course, but yeah. So this remains. This remains. Yeah, we have created a small gap. That's good. Okay, we don't examine VP hexes for removal, and okay, let's go to the crossroads up there. Yeah. And see which garrisons remain and which are removed. So none of these are adjacent to German units, so they all possess zones of control. So okay, how about this one? Okay, this it, of course it can trace Soviet supply, but can't trace German supply through here. But could we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, we can trace German supply here, so this remains. And yeah, the same is true for this one. No, sorry, this has a zone of control. No, we can't trace German supply here, because this has a zone of control, this has a zone of control, so it has to go. It can go through here. This negates zone of control, but for this hex no, this hex is in zone of control. This hex, so we can't go through here. But could we go 1, 2, 3? Yeah, zones of control. So no, German supply is not traceable here. No, so this gets removed. So yeah, that's good. Well, it's going to, yeah. Yeah, they are going to get it back, because there is a unit proximate, but right now German supply can't be traced to this hex because of these two zones of control, and of course the other ones too. So no. Okay, how about this one? Yeah, we can trace, so German supply there, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so this remains. And Soviet supply, yeah, of course can't be traced. How about this one? No, this one now, this has a zone of control, and it can trace Soviet supply, yes, but how about German supply? We can go through here. Yeah, zones of control here. It could have to be through. No, it can't be here. Only here, it's the only one that's not surrounded, so it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so no, no German supply. No, because this is a Soviet map heads this road, and there's a unit here blocking this road coming from Kramatorsk. So no, German supply can't be traced here because of the zones of control of these units, of these garrisons. So yes, this also gets removed. Okay, no other garrisons. The next one is up here. We can't, well, it's going to come back, but right now we can't trace German. Oh, can we? Wait. We can go through here, but we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, can't trace German supply there. Oh, that's interesting. And how about this one? This is even better. It goes 1, 2. But no, we can't. Zone of control here, zone of control here. We can't go this way. 1, 2. No, we can't go. I traced through that here, did I? No. There is no German supply traceable as long as this has a zone of control, of course. So yeah, this gets removed, and I think the same is going to happen for this one. No, it's different, isn't it? No, we can't go through here. That's the problem, and we can't go all the way around there. Also, this zone of control, they stop. So German supply from being traceable there. So yeah, some of these will return because the German unit will be proximate. But okay, so forgot these garrisons down here, but obviously they can trace both supplies, Soviet supply from here and German supply from the map heads. So they can trace both supplies, they remain. And the next one is this one right here. It can trace both supplies, German supply, it's next to supply head, and Soviet supply from there. So yeah, and no other villages in this row. It's Valky, Chuguev. No, all the other ones are VP hexes. Oh yeah, there is one. Yes, there is just this one garrison and a non-VP hex. So yeah, it can trace German supply, no problem. How about Soviet supply? And yeah, Soviet supply can be traced to here. It's 1, 2, 3. No problems there. German supply sitting next to supply heads, so it doesn't get removed at this point. I think I got it right, because it requires both Soviet and German supply to be traceable to the hex, to the garrison marker. And yes, we have done this. We've examined these cases. So as long as the garrisons possess zones of control, so yeah, the line is this traces supply, because when we examine supply, this doesn't possess a zone of control. But right now, the line runs about the front line. It's runs in this direction. So this side, no German supply is traceable. This side, no Soviet supply is traceable, at least for the purposes of placing or removing garrisons. So that's it. Okay, next step, from it's turn 6, not 7. At the end of turn 7, we will remove all Soviet objective markers from player 2, the 1st Guards Army objective and the Southwest Front objective. And then we advance the turn marker. And now that's bothering me, because clearly on the calendar it's noted when you see the turn 6. Let me zoom in a little bit. I can't. Yeah. It says setup ground condition markers, and there's no mention of these in the otherwise very informative end of turn phase in the back, and also nothing about it in the player aid 2. And the player aid doesn't have doesn't check end of phase. So yeah, it's only on the calendar. It says yes, there is. It says here 7 to 13 heavy mud, reserve phase, whatever. But you have to go and seek it in the rule book. I mean, getting some reminded about it in the actual sequence of play summary would be nice. And it's also not in the summary. Well, I don't think that's, I don't consider it super critical or anything, because the moment you go to number 7, to turn 7, I think you will be reminded to, okay, where is it? No, it isn't. I mean, there is the heavy mad game turn sequence of play, and yeah, reserve phase, card preparation phase, supply phase. Okay, doesn't say anything. So I would like it to have something. So you have to go in the rule book and remember to do that. So okay, let's find it in the rule book. I think it's towards the end. Okay, yeah, it's actually in the scenarios, isn't it? Due to spring thaw, muddy ground conditions may limit operation game turns. So it's, I'm reading from 18.3 scenario, the campaign game condition, and yeah, that's where you will find it. And you have to remember it when you decide to play a game, the campaign game. Okay, turn 6. During the end of turn phase of game turn 6, mix together face down the 5 ground condition markers. Okay, place 4 of the markers face down on the calendar spaces for game turns 7 to 10, and place the 5th marker aside unseen. So let me find those markers and I'll be right back. So these are the 5 ground condition markers. On one side they've got the ground condition. There were 3 frozen, 1 heavy mud, 1 light mud. So you're going to get, well, you don't know what you're going to get. I mean, from the other side is identical, just ground condition. So what you do is you don't use all 5 of them, so it's not guaranteed what you'll get. So you only use 4 of them. So if you're very lucky, you will get the 3 frozen and 1 light mud. Probably if you're very unlucky, you will get 2 frozen and both mud, heavy and light mud. But you won't no. So we've got to do it, turn it and shuffle them. So how am I doing it? Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask someone else to, just mix them, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So just wait a bit. So now that's a mixed stack of markers, and I'm going to do place 4 of them, and of course the last one we will keep it face down, so we don't know which one it is. So let's get back to the calendar. Can you see the calendar? Yeah. Back to the calendar and place game turns 7 to 10, and yeah, okay, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and of course 1 here, and this one goes back into the box unseen, of course, so we don't know what to expect. And I think this concludes, okay, the 6th of turn. During the end, now we okay, during the end of turn, place the 5th During the end of turn or phase of game, turns 6 to 12. 6 to 12. Okay, we're going to repeat it at the end of turn phase, game turn 10. There's going to be another one. Okay, during the end of turn phase of game turn 6 to 12, reveal the ground condition marker for next turn. We're going to reveal the ground condition marker for turn 7 right now. So, heavy mud. Okay, so it's going to be a heavy mud turn. But, okay, we'll discuss about it later in the next part where we set up turn 7, the beginning of turn 7. So this concludes turn 6. We advance, of course, the game turn marker to turn 7, and that's interesting. That's something we haven't seen before. So yeah, I want to prepare for it, read before presenting it to you. So I'm going to conclude this part now. Turn 6 is over, and next part will be the beginning of turn 7, a heavy mud turn. So that's all for now. See you in the next part.